Righto, good morning. Punched it north. I'd planned to do a couple of nights up here, but it's fucking blowing its tits off. So I'm just gonna stop at this first spot, flick some lures around. Gonna jump in the water because it is extremely clean for here. Look at this. Let's see if I can hook that. There you go, first catch. Plastic bag. Clean your fucking rubbish up, mate. But yeah, we don't get viz like this here. The viz chart told me there was viz along the coast, and it hasn't been wrong in the last couple of months. So, and it's spot on right now. It is unreal. But it's blowing its tits off, so tomorrow's going to be the day to dive, but I'm going to attempt it at low tide today. Let's out. Oh, shit, my boy. Idiot, Brad. Fucking knots, bro. What the fuck? How am I gonna get that back? What the hell? Gotta find where it went first. Not my favourite lure again. Let's get up here and have a gaze. There it is right there. Shit. Ah! Where do you think you're going? Right, I will start that again. Yes, I need a door. Let's go to the calm. I'm gonna take some line off the reel. I'll probably put a bit too much. There's probably over 300 metres, around 300 metres of 80-pound braid on there. Righto, we're back on. Have a few more flicks. It's 9:30. I was going to go another 60 k's that way, but it's a little bit choppy, so we'll hang around here, have a dive, see what happens. Let's out. I swear to God, mate. I swear to God, if I get another tangle, we're jumping in. And I'll be honest with you, I probably will get another tangle because I'm about that life. Oh, what have I done here? Yeah, buddy, we're on. Look at how clear it is though. I don't know if I'm a fan of this 80-pound. It's casting braid too. The 100-pound Daiwa stuff that I had casts a lot better. Oh, what are we pulling up? What was that? Oh, big queenies. Yeah. They love it. They love it. Yeah, boy. You always hook these queenies in the side, eh? Because they just side swap you. They don't actually usually hit the lure. Oh! Hey, buddy, that's sick. Oh, he's going schizo. He's down deep. He's holding on for dear life. Hopefully he just throws the hooks so I don't have to deal with him. Come on, Bruss. He's well hooked. Oh, yeah, come on. Throw him. Oh, he's well hooked, the poor fella. He's a big one. He's a big one. Oh. How beautiful are they, eh? You! Big queen. Let's go. Oh, Jesus. There we go. Come on, Bruss. Let go of all my gear. Yeah, buddy. Got a couple of boats sending it over here. You little sick. Let's go again. That was pretty sick, that queenie jumping. But it's a good sign they're here. They're a little bit further out wider off the island. Not that I'm chasing queenies. I'm here for a big G, but they're good fun anyways. Probably a bit late for a big Spanish, but I might do that in the morning, troll around in the morning tomorrow. But today we'll have a flick, have a dive. I've got a couple of marks not far from here out wide that I wouldn't mind dropping some jigs down on for a nanny or something, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens, mate. We're just out here living. There's the queenies right there. Yeah, buddy. There's blood on the deck. Not the blood I want, but let's go this way. Let's go this way. There they are, the queenies are already on it. Oh, I'm on again. That was an accident. I don't think he even knew he got it. Angry bugger. Look at the colour of the water though. Oh. Yoink. He's a bit fresher. They love it. They bloody love it. Keep him fresh. He doesn't need to come on board. Get these hooks. Off you go, bud. He's still just chilling there. Yeah, bud. Alright, I'm jumping in the water. It is blowing. Cloudy. It's I don't know what's going on with the weather, man, but they fucking suck. I anchor up, kit up, dive this headland, see if I can't get a trout or a tusky. Yep. Right, so I've got to use this thing again because I don't have a head mount. I've taped it up though, so hopefully it takes away a bit of that tingy noise. And I'll try and speak a little bit clearer so you can hear me. Or I won't speak at all. Fuck it. Let's go. Righto, let's get in the water. As I said before, you don't get visit this spot. Maybe twice a year, 3 times a year tops. So let's check it out, see what it looks like. That's unreal. That is unreal. Let's get it. I've already spotted a couple of really nice tuskies. So I'm not going to fill the box. I've got to get some nice fish that I can eat. And yeah, enjoy this viz. You.
As soon as I put my head in the water, I'm noticing packs of GTs, heaps of golden trevally, and mother-in-law on the bottom. Now I know fingermark love to hang out with the mother-in-law. They get lost in their little schools and they hang around them in packs. Now I not only come up here to dive, but I come up here to flick lures and chase these giant trevally. And when I say giant, these things were in the 20-25 kilo plus range. Now just before I turn around and head back to the surface, I spot in the corner of my eye a school of beautiful fingermark down on the bottom.
I knew I'd find the fingers. A couple 20 kilo G's there. Let's go.
After catching my breath on the surface, I take a drop and I land straight on the fingermark. And you can see there the mother-in-law cruising around with them. I try and slow down as I'm sinking to the bottom with a little bit of undercurrent. I line up a fish I want and I take a shot. Turns out I hit 3 of these fish. Unfortunately 2 got off, but I still secured a beautiful fingermark.
I literally just shot 3 fingermark, 2 got off. There's a 30 kilo spinner sitting around.
Fingermark would have to be one of my favourite fish to hunt, and in my opinion, one of the tastiest fish to eat.
I literally took a shot into the school, hit 3 of them. Yeah, 2 got off. Got a giant spanos out there. I don't think I want to take a big Spanish, but it is what it is. Nice finger.
Now I dropped down on a school of really large Spanish mackerel, and to put the size in comparison, this Queensland groper is probably around 5 to 6 foot long. That thing would be 80, maybe 100 kilos. So these fish are 20 kilos and above.
Probably 25 kilo fish there. Big school. I don't really want one, to be honest. Maybe. There's about 5 30 plus kilo GTs below me.
This would have to be one of my all-time favourite drops I've ever done anywhere, and especially at this spot. I'm dropping down and the number of fish down there is unreal. Big school of grunter, fingermark cruising, there's fish up high, fish to the left, fish to the right. Something spooks these fish and they split ways, and I didn't know which way to look, and I didn't get a shot on none of them.
That's the school of big fingers and grunter. Woo-wee.
Fortunately enough, all these fish were sitting down the bottom, and you can see there's well over 100 fish. So I make my way down. These fish weren't too spooked this time, and as I'm sinking to the bottom, the school's split in 2, and it's almost like this one school got a little bit cornered and they hung around, and I was able to get a shot off on one.
To what I wanted. Bad shot.
I knew this was a pretty bad shot here, so I didn't put too much pressure on this fish, and I let him run whenever he wanted to run, and I was able to slowly bring him to the surface. You can see there straight to the butt. What a beautiful fish these golden snapper are. Absolutely beautiful to look at and beautiful to eat.
Got him. They're all grunter.
Absolutely stoked with this fish. There's a lot of grunter on the bottom, which I've never shot before, but I had my heart set on a finger mark, and this fish went 75 centimeters, and he's going to be beautiful to eat, this one.
Couple of good finger mark hanging out with the grunter. Might shoot a grunter, I've never shot one before. That's probably the most unlucky finger mark ever shot. Straight through his ass. Talk about fingered. I did left my finger mark through his butthole. Unlucky Brev. He had 11, you're getting at it.
Now the water was crystal clear, I hadn't seen a shark all day, so I thought I'd get a fish frame and start to burley up. As soon as I let that fish frame go, this bloody bull shark just shows up and starts harassing me. Before I dropped that frame, he come right up to my spear tip and I had to bounce him off. So the next 10 minutes, my eyes were just locked in on him. Once this shark grabs a hold of this frame, you can see a stack of these giant Queensland groper come in and harass the shark, which sort of spooked the shark a bit and he pushed him out of my view. So I thought, now's my chance, I'm going to take a drop and see if I can stealth down the bottom and find myself a nice finger mark or grunter. Didn't press record on this shot, and I did dive down and shoot a nice finger mark, but the flopper never engaged and the shaft came out. And this fish was stunned on the bottom, bouncing up and down, and I looked down and there was a big groper coming down to engulf this fish. So I thought I'd grab hold of the shaft, I'd swim down and see if I could secure it. I get to the bottom and I just start throwing this shaft around until I penetrated this fish, and luckily enough I got a nice headshot.
Let's get out for a breather.
Another beautiful sized golden snapper. Absolutely love these fish, and have a look at the colours on it, how amazing.
That shark's getting a little bit too friendly. But I've seen the school of fingers, so I just stayed there till the shark sort of disappeared out into the distance. Dove on top, shot a good one. The bloody flopper must have not engaged, and he come off and he was a bit stunned on the bottom, kept swimming up and around. So I come back up, got a breath, looked down, and giant gropers coming in to get it, so I thought I better dive on it now. And then boss, tried to hand spear him like an absolute numpty, ended up getting a nice headshot, and then boss, we got him. It's not a bad finger. This weather's rubbish. Was going to go a long way that way. I'll probably just stay here for the night, I reckon. Might even go home yet, who knows. But this is epic.
Now, I know I said that I wasn't going to shoot a Big Mac today, but my old man's coming up soon and he loves any fresh fish. So I put a shot into this and it went crazy. And then my reel seized up.
25 kilo fish. Got it pretty much in your hands and the flopper come out. Gonna have to change shafts, I reckon. Oh well, it was still kicking, so it was alright. Well, there's the end of that session with this gun. That Spanish just peeled a hole at the line out. Got to there. Now the reel seized up. Awesome. I do quite a bit of maintenance on these reels too, so that's not very good to see. Right, I'm going to get my stuff together and make a different plan. Pulled up in here for a bit of shelter, have a bit of a breather. The low tide, generally the fish disperse. I don't think they go into deeper water for a bit. Tide's starting to come in, bought a bit of dirty water, so a bit of current, so I couldn't be bothered. I'm going to sit in here, try and shoot a little trout. And I've said this 1,000 times, I think crays taste like absolute dirt, but I don't mind shooting one. They look good. They look good on the esky, mate. Just like Mick Dundee says, you can eat it, but it tastes like shit. So, have a crack in here. Was going to do a double nighter, but I don't know. I'll see what the boys are doing. One of the lads might be coming up in his boat. I'll either shoot home late this RV or I'll stay here one night. But I don't know what's going on. That's a 100 litre fuel bladder. It's only about 55, 60 k's to where I am. And I've just about used all the fuel, so I think my boat needs a good service. And a new 300 horsepower Mercury. Can't do that though. Anyways. Oh, just got out of the water. Pretty much paddled or kicked that whole edge there, looking for some crays. Didn't see a cray. Shot a nice little tusky. Little, when I say little, she's pretty little. Gonna cook him up for lunch. Have a little fish wrap. See what this wind's doing. Chill out, get warm for a bit. But it's not too bad. The huntsman loves it. Righto, fish wraps. Little tusky. One of the reasons why I don't shoot tuskies often, because they're just so slimy. I feel it. Scaly. So I think effort for taste. Yeah. What a mission. Changed my mind, not going to do wraps. I'm going straight for fish sangas. A little bit lumpy, not the best conditions, but the water's blue, sun is shining. Barbie is cooking. Cannot beat fresh bakery bread either. We've got the Quilpy mayo. Then we got Flying Goose Sriracha mayo. Got to get back there. It's all burning. Flip them. Woo! Golden brown, texture like sun. I think it's time I need to upgrade my pan. Any pan sponos out there want to hit me up? I'm open. Stainless, if you got some non-stick stainless. I'm done with this Teflon, burning Teflon. I'm starting to think the wind's swinging around to the north. It's hectic in here. All the wind's starting to come into this way. It was blowing southerly this morning, which southerly comes from this way. Should be protected in here, but I don't know, man. We'll see what happens. If it gets bad, we'll go over to that side of the island. I know there's lots of similar sized tuskies there that run around the shallows, but just got word Dion's on his way up. He'll be probably an hour. We'll meet up here somewhere, and he wants to take a few drops in the channel, so I'll buddy him up and see what he can shoot in the channel. Hopefully the fingers come back around. Even a grunner. I've never shot a grunner. There was some big ones in there. I had my sights set on a finger mark, which I wish I shot a grunner because I could have aimed into the school and shot about 4 of them. Anyways. Ready, 11. We getting at it. That's another thing when you're on the boat. You got to utilise everything you got. Sometimes you don't bring plates, cups, that sort of stuff. In my case, I never bring plates. I don't know why. But this was my strawberry punnet earlier. Finished them. And now she's the fish bowl, mate. The fish bowl. Let's cook this. Let's cook it. Let's eat this. Oh yeah. Rocking and rolling here. Woo. I'd change my mind. It's worth the slime. It's worth the scales. Tusky. Oh. It doesn't matter how long you can cook Tusky, you almost can't overcook it, eh? It's so good. Alright. There's a bit of trout stanger, a bit of sriracha, a bit of Quilpy mayo. Just gonna eat this. Hang around a bit. Yeah, see what happens. I'll do my best to show you here, but you probably can't see, but the current is skitzing. I'm idling at, oh, I'm only doing 1,000 revs, but I'm hardly moving. But look at this. Bommy, I showed you earlier. I'm gonna get up in front of it. Start popping. When I was diving, I seen schools of 25 to 30 kilo GTs, not to mention the Spanish as well. So they're here, but they're on the bottom. But we want a surface hit. We want to see that. Ooh. But have a look at this run. That's mad. Big man sings, bruv. Let's have a go. Hey! Crazy current. Absolutely chaotic in there. Have a look at it. Far out. man, if I get a hook up in here, it'd be sick. Wow. It's that strong. The wind can't even push the boat around. Right, that's hectic. Hectic, lad. Let's get back up there and have another crack at that. That's psycho. Just met up with Dion. Made the call to go find some shelter. The current is hectic. Wind is strong. So we're going to go find some shelter, chill out. But check out his new boat. So we're just up in Freshwater Bay, I think it is. Here for all about a minute and 30, and the Army Rangers just showed up straight away. Come and kick us off the beach. Not allowed on the beach, mate. Not even allowed fucking in the water near us. Shut up, Russ. My land. Beautiful though. So now we're going to keep heading north. Find somewhere to sleep. Have a little afternoon dive. Just chill out till the morning, I think. Lovely. Oh. Full trim. Yeah, buddy. Dion's just having a drop in this little rock. Bang yourself a nice little tasky. I'm cold, I'm feeling seasick.
That ledge is fucking good, mate.
What's that?
That ledge is sick. I shot this just off deep.
Really?
Heaps of goldfish in there and it's not been up here.
We've made it into the port. And it is beautiful. Dion's still got his gear on, so he's going to dive these rocks here. Good dewies and finger mark around here. But I'm cold, so I'm going to anchor up somewhere, get ready for dinner. I'm not even that hungry from the big bloody feed this morning, earlier. Yeah. Keen for a dive tomorrow though. Small tides in the morning. But yeah, this viz is once a year sort of viz, so we've got to make the best of it. Even though it's windy, but she's right in the water. Dion, the dog. Beautiful sunset, Barra. That's awesome.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, bloody good. Holy. That's mad. Just out in these little rocks here, you got it? Well, what a bloody afternoon. Have a look at that sunset. Dion just shot a nice little barra. Probably an 80 centimetre barra, maybe 75. Right on sundown. Coming here for some shelter, obviously. Don't exactly know if I'm in the right spot, but should be right. It's calm. So I'm gonna cook some dinner up. Yeah, go to sleep, I reckon. It's been a big day. Have a look at that goddamn sunset. Wow. Righto, steaks for dinner. Probably just one steak. We're set up when it's like a lake, you can do these things. Got the cooker, cup of tea's coming. I know right now it's going to be epic sleep up until about midnight. Tide's going out right now, so I'm straight on with it. But once the tide comes back in, boat's going to swing that way. And if there's any wind, it'll push the boat on the side, which I'm not too worried about because it's already died out a bit. It's meant to be a little bit lighter tomorrow. But, man, what an afternoon. Dion got a barra, that's so sick. I was going to jump in, but it would take me about 20 minutes to get in, and then it was already dark. But anyways, I'm going to start cooking. Have a mad feed, bruv. Mad feed. We had 11. Love this shit, man. I'll tell you what, it was rough today. I got a fucking headache from how flogged I got. But I got my target species, which was finger mark, and a small tusky to cook, which I ate for lunch. Alright, cooking up. Dion's on his way over. I think he was just cleaning up. But have a look at these. Have a look at that thing. That is a friggin' warrior's blade. Team in, mate.
Electric too.
Really?
I'm surprised it fucking held.
Bro, it was flexing at the wide there.
I bet the second you hear it go back in the water, it's
Hey, buddy. Oh. This thing gets so hot. Dion's got his roast chook. What else you got there? Marinated steak.
yeah, one marinade steak, bit of chook, bit of buns, some goodies.
Get it. Oh, you got the spring seat too.
Fuck your baked food.
Oh, that's what I forgot.
Sweet potato.
Yeah, love those.
Barra tomorrow, mate. That'd be sick.
That'd be cool.
Especially in like a big school.
What a sunset though, eh? How good was that?
Oh, it was beautiful.
Yeah, I've got his marinated steak going. Veggie burger.
This shit is looking bloody piece.
Oh,
What?
how does that go
Tastes better
there?
than anything you've ever had.
You could probably make 2 out of that one.
Yeah, I probably should, to be honest.
Alright, we just caught 2 squid. And Dion's talked me into going for a quick fish. So first, we make a cup of tea. We're going for a fish. We've got 2 squid, sending it down in the dewy hole. Unboiled. Oops. Ginger tea. Done. Time to set up beds. Get up early. Dion's anchored directly in front of me, about 40 metres. Hopefully his anchor don't pull. Probably get up about 5:30. Yeah, hopefully shoot a barra in the morning. Gonna go check out a couple of spots a bit further north, and then head back and take advantage of this small tide. Alright, here's my bed. Let's see how she goes in it. Oof. Oh, my head. Gonna have to go sideways, I think. Too long. Good morning. It's 5:30. That's the moon right there. This is when you probably want to start dropping baits out for nannies and reds just after the moon rises. Looks like we've still got a bit of viz. You can't see, it's pretty dark, but definitely got a bit of viz. First things first.
couple of sugars. I'm gonna boil a heap of water, and I'm gonna put it in my wetsuit because that is gonna be cold to get in. It's actually been quite cold in the water, and I'm a little ish bay, so I like a warm wetty. Righto, so I'm gonna have a cuppa, get ready. Dion's still asleep. That's him over there. Can't really see that either. Can you? Oh yeah, little boat right there. We've got a few hours of diving today. There is a bit of wind, so we're going to hit all the sheltered spots. We're going for finger mark, maybe a little bit barra, like straight up, just up the way here. And yeah, I'd love a big nanny, but it's probably a little bit too rough to get out the front, but we'll see what happens. Anyways, I'll see you when I get on it. Right, next step. Boil some water. Put it in my wetty. There she is. Glorious day. Is blowing though. Once we get around that headland, it's going to be pretty average, so we'll make do. Oh, the warm water thing lasted for about 15 seconds. But just that initial hit. Yeah, get on there. Come on. I'm running out of time. Hiya! Way too much soap, man. At least I'm warm for now. Hey! Alrighty. You're kidded. No water left. Sorry, Dion. Rookies, mate. These young fellas, they don't know. Oh, I know we're gonna head that way. Have a drop. Hey, hey. Fuck, have a look at this morning though. Gotta learn to move a bit slow with the GoPro. Put it on TV, it's like fucking, you know, one of those gyro spinners. Right, see ya. My stubble is like fucking so rough. I get a day old and my mask my mask leaks. Change this over to the 2, keep charging the second. Yes, boogie. Didn't get any footage from that little dive. No viz, no fish. So we're heading back this way, back south. It's quite rough. Still blowing a strong, oh no, there goes my table. Strong southerly. Punching straight into it. So I don't know. I'm gonna go find some viz. Neon's getting flogged. Huntsman's loving it. That's how rough it is on camera, but you can almost tell by the water over the windscreen. Decided to pick up the pace. She don't discriminate on weather, mate. It's all weather.
electric out on spot lock. Going in. Scan too.
So I anchor my boat up around the corner on the leeward side of an island, and we jump in here on a spot we found the day before, which had a few good tuskies and some trout. Make a quick drop, noticing it's quite dead, but I spot this nice trout, so I line him up and have a shot at him.
That little, get the fish to turn on the side so you don't skewer him. We got him. The one's just pulled up. Doinka trout.
Got a nice trout.
That's beautiful. He's fat too, look at him.
Sit down deep, right up the edge.
Was he? That's nice. Oh, what are you doing? He's a fatty. My trout now. Look at the barra he got. That barra went 99. Horse. You. Slowly plucking. Man down. We had enough of this spot. I jumped in the boat. I thought I'd just take a deep drop there. There's the ground looks better, so I dropped in. 10 metres into the school of mother-in-law. And in that school of mother-in-law, was a big finger mark. Buddy! Good finger, yes. Right, I'm going to keep moving on. That was one unlucky finger mark there, so he was just cruising around with the school of mother-in-law. Must have got lost from his buddies, and now he's gone forever. Keep heading back this way. I might go to the spots that I hit yesterday. Dion's probably already there by now. Oh, he took off. Right, yes. Alright, that's what I'm chasing. I've just got to try and position this boat. I don't know which way the current's going, but it's running. So we'll see. A bit closer. There we go. Right, the channel running way too hard, way too much current. So I'm just going to tuck around these rocks here, try and find tusky, maybe wait till the tide gets slack a bit, and then yeah, see what happens there, Adelaide.
Drop down here and have a scout. I'm noticing a beautiful school of golden trevally cruising around, so I have a little play with them and a look around, and I spot down the bottom a nice little school of finger mark. So I go back to the surface, get a breather, reposition myself, and I make my way down. At this point I'm absolutely knackered. The current's picked up and there's a nasty little undersweep, which puts me in an awkward position when I land on these fish. And yeah, they cruise around, spook, and I don't get a shot off on one, unfortunately.
I think I'm done for the day, or at least for a few hours. And channel current's just hectic. Dropped in on a nice school of finger mark and undercurrent was just sweeping me super quick to them. And they kept kind of spooking, and so I didn't take a shot, but good to see they're still there, some really nice ones. Clean water too, so good. I'm gonna go see what Dion's up to, and then I'll have a feed. Might punch home. That's the end of that day for me. I'm gonna make a feed here, cook up a little barbie, and make my way home. I'm already halfway home now, but I just pulled into this little creek. I'm starving. She was pretty bumpy on the way back. I'll make a little steak singer, sweet potato chips, bit of onion, and reminisce. Get a bit of sun. Yeah, hope you've enjoyed it. We are out here living. Out.
If you like this video, guys, hit the subscribe button, give it a like, and follow me on Instagram, frankiefig.nation.
See you in the next one.